Hi, this is a video on how to make time lapses on the Sony FDR-X3000 action cam. Okay, so first you turn on the camera, then you need to switch to the time-lapse mode. The time-lapse mode is this icon with the timer. After you switch to the time-lapse mode, you have other options specific for time-lapse available here. So here are the options. You can choose the resolution here, either HD or 4K. This is the resolution that final images will have, and the final video as well. So next you can choose the interval with which the photos will be taken. Basically the 1 second suits for quickly moving subject, like if you're doing time-lapse with people, and if you're shooting like clouds, nature, maybe a better setting is like 5 seconds. If you're shooting something even that moves more slowly, 10 seconds and below. Next setting is how many images camera will take until it will stop. You can choose the infinity, and this way it will stop when you will push the record button again. So next we have the angle of view, which in 4K it's only allows you to choose wide, but if you have chosen HD, there is a medium and narrow option as well. Basically these are the most important options, but if you want more detail you can also choose zoom here. You can flip the camera, you can set exposure compensation to make your image darker or brighter, and this setting is whether you want exposure to be locked while recording the time-lapse, or allow the camera to change the exposure automatically. So this is the scene mode, which most of the time you'll leave at this standard one because this is for underwater. The white balance, and that's it. So after you set the settings that you want, you just press record and it starts to take in images. After you choose your settings, you can just set the camera and start shooting. The camera shows you the frame count, so if you want to know the length of the final video, you can divide this number by the frame rate of your video. For example, if you want the 30 frames per second video and the count now shows 600, it's 600 divided by 30, which is 20 seconds of time-lapse. Unfortunately, this camera does not produce the video file itself, so after you finish shooting you will end up with a bunch of images, and next step is to merge these images into a single video file. Although you can import your images and make a time-lapse in the video editor like Premiere Pro or Final Cut, I actually prefer to do it in a separate program. The software from Sony, which called S.Grom Movie Creator. This way I don't need to have thousands of images in my movie project. I will just import the ready time-lapse file. So you can download this program for free from the official Sony website. I will leave the link in the description. But basically, when you install the program, it will look kind of like so. So to make a time lapse, first you click create movie, then choose time-lapse movie. Then from the drop down here you choose your memory card. Mine is called Untitled, and below you should see your photos and videos. Then you can click group photos, and this will group all the time-lapse photos together, so it's easier to navigate. Now we can choose the grouped photos, and we can drag it over right sidebar to import these photos. Alright, then we click next, and this might take a few minutes, but as you can see, we now have a time-lapse ready. We can play back it here, and the only thing that is left is to adjust the speed if you want, and also trim the beginning and the end of the video also if needed. After you did that, you just click next, and here you can choose where to save the file. Basically I will choose to save it on the desktop. Let's name it Timelapse or whatever. Also here you can choose the format in which you want to save your final file. So make sure to choose the best quality here. In this case it's 4K. But as you can see, you have the HD option and the option for smaller size as well. Okay, after that you just click save and OK, and this will start the process of rendering video. After a minute or so, depending on how many images you have, basically you will have the final file, which then you can import into your preferred video editor. Okay, looks like now it's ready. You can preview it here, or I would like to see the actual file. Yes, so here it is on the desktop. As you can see, you can now import this file into your video project, and we are done. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope it was useful for you. Bye.